Well guys, welcome to Motorcycle Live 2021. It's nice that it's here, but there's some big manufacturers are missing, I'm afraid, but we'll make the best of it. Well guys, this is as much as Yamaha want to bring to Motorcycle Live this year, which is a clothing concession, I'm afraid. So what we're going to do today, I'm not going to give you an overview of the whole show. I'm going to look at bikes that could be a competitor to the new MT10, which would have been the reason I've paid me 25 quid, because I'm really interested in that bike. But I'm going to go and try the competition. That's the Yamaha stand. So, what would you buy if you weren't buying an MT10? Well guys, right up there for me is the Streetfighter V4 SP. I think probably the best looking Super Naked. I've already sat on it. It's comfy. It's powerful. It's 28,000 as well. A lot of dosh, isn't it? Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Would you have one of those instead of an MT10? You could just about buy two MT10s. Well, you certainly could when I bought my original one. Of course, if your budget can't stretch to a V4, V2, Street Fighter, 15 grand. It's nice. It's probably quick enough for the road. Probably not as thirsty either. Ducati certainly know how to make a good looking bike, don't they? Made it to the Suzuki stand. And this bike over here is a bike that's interesting me. The GSX-S GT. Certainly more sensible than my MT10. Just not sure about screens. And I've already sat on the bike and I'm not sure about that seat either. They're just making them so narrow. I mean, look at that. It's a good looking bike. Practical. Go further than my MT10 on a tank of fuel. Hard luggage, which I've not got. Everything says it makes more sense. But until you test ride them, you don't know. And like I say, that seat is massively more narrow than my MT10. So, would I be long-term comfortable on it? I don't know. Good price. 11,750. You've got to give Suzuki the due. They give you decent value for money bikes. That'll be a strong contender. Right. We're on the KTM stand. And another strong contender for replacement of the MT10 would be the Super Duke or the Super Duke GT. The Super Duke here, GT, which is the more touring focused one, is 17,949, 175 horsepower. God, they're ugly. Sorry guys, but they are. That's the thing I struggle to get by, that front end. Incredible 1300 engine in that. Mega engine. You're going to go and do some fast touring, that is the machine for you. Super big TFT screen. They're almost getting too big, aren't they? It's a massive screen, that is. Luggage just fits straight on there. Oh, that feels really comfy. If we're going more the Super Duke R 100, oh blimey, I can't see without my glasses on. I think it's about 180 horsepower anyway. It's just all about that engine, isn't it? Don't like the matte paint, mind. Don't like this plastic round it either. I know it's part of the styling, guys, but feels like there's just nothing in front of you either. So, but if you follow the channel by the Likeable Rider, you will know how much bother he's had with this as well. So that is another concern. KTM reliability. If you've got one, let me know. Let me know how you've got on with it. Very, very tempting. Very tempting to have a go on. One. Get a test ride. See, Yamaha, you're giving everybody chance that could have been sitting on your bikes to sit on the competition's bikes. Speed Triple RS 1200, 15500. It's a good looking bike, isn't it? Although I'm not really into matte paints. Quick shifter, it's about 170 brake. Quick bike. I used to own the 1050 Speed Triple, so it certainly have to be a bike that I'd try. Got a bit of a bad rep just after release about the suspension being too harsh for the road and more set up for the track, but don't give you an option on this either. It's the RS or nothing. It's slightly unfortunate, but it's nice. I think the legs are a bit more cramped than on my MT10, which is the main reason I sold my my original Speed Triple. Of course, I bought the RR out, which is even more extreme than this, so that's not going to be any help to me. I could do with something less extreme. Speed Triple RR, beautiful. But I won't fit on it. Looks even better in red, mine, but I think they charge you a few more quid for the red version. That's 17,950. I'll show you the red one. Gorgeous, but I've already sat on it and too tight. So not quite sure who it's going to attract. Do you think, is it going to attract sports bike riders that want something slightly less extreme? I'm not sure. Now if I was going to swap my MT10 for something I could tour on, I could probably swap it for that. But it's 21,699. Looks a hell of a bit of kit, doesn't it? Supercharger. Whistles like a budgie. The panniers, I think, are the same panniers as I had on my Versys. It's not bad. It's a bit more wrist forwards, but just not sure Bandit Man Piggy Bank could stretch this far. Fast and comfortable. Anybody swapped an MT10 for one of these beasts? Let me know what you think in the comments below. 21,699. Bear in mind I paid under 10 for my MT10. Now if you're looking at the touring version, you've got to look at the naked version. Considerably cheaper, 17099. Doesn't look as nice, not in green, does it? In fact, it's a bit ugly. I'm sorry, but a bit bulbous. Yeah. Even the Akrapovic exhaust is pretty ugly. Well, I don't know what they've done with the seat on this, but it's not as comfortable as the Tourer over there. Harder. Of course, not only are Yamaha not here, Aprilia aren't here, or Moto Guzzi, and I wanted to see the new Guzzi V100, but that's kind of ruled out for the time being. Obviously, the Tuono Superbike, well, the Tuono Naked, would have been nice to sit on and show you, but it's not here. No, we're near BMW. Let's see if we can find the S1000R. Here we are. S1000R Sport. 165 horsepower at 11,000 RPM. Quick shifter. Very close competitor to my MT10. Feels smaller. Feels more compact. It's nice, but it doesn't really excite me. How do you like the aerials, guys? Got the Honda V4 engine in it. Sat on one. Really uncomfortable where your knees would want to grab the tank. Definitely not for me. And that's 1200. It's a bigger bike, bigger CC bike than my MT10. Don't think I'd really consider one. More of a flat tracker, isn't it? £13,795. It's not bad looking though, is it? Yeah, I definitely prefer the red framed Indian carbon. 15,795. Low, real low. Too low for me, I think.
Who I bumped into.
Hey, I'm actually taller than you, aren't I? There's not many people that do that. That's why I have trouble finding bikes that fit me. Anyway, how long are you here for?
I'm on the data tag stand today, Saturday, and tomorrow I'm on the Enoch stand, so just for 2 days.
That's the camera one, isn't it? You've got that camera on your bike, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, how do you rate it?
I love them. K5 is the one I would go for personally. The Wi-Fi is much quicker, so if you want to do things on the app, like view your files, then the K5's got much better Wi-Fi. K3's alright just for the insurance purposes, for sure.
Brilliant. Well, thanks a lot for sharing a bit of video with us.
No worries.
Cheers.